Alright, we are going to take a look at what
Cool deal.
Dragonfront VR looks like on the Oculus Rift. I'm going to speed up some of the more boring parts and just kind of talk about how the game feels. So it's your classic trading card game, power defense, video, Magic the Gathering, other games of that nature. I'm trying to think. Hearthstone, it's a big one. It's hot right now. Pokemon TCG. Booster packs, unlock, basic things. So here I'm considering what card to play initially, and I just need a mana generator to get down in there. I'm gonna grab those little guys on the left eventually. Once I place them down, I end the turn, toss it over to the enemy, which hopefully I also fast forwarded. He plays a base creature. No big deal. The objective of the game is to take down the enemy's fort. You both start with 15 health. You have a little champion on your right, which will get activated later in the game. That's pretty cool. Mana generates based off how many people are in your spawn row. Interesting elements for a TCG. It does feel like a unique game while still feeling familiar. The creatures that are down right now, on the far left, every time he will regenerate some health. In the middle right there, he will get a random health or a power. And the little guy there on the right, if I can see correctly, yeah, will gain extra mana if there's an enemy in the attack path. Just playing some basic creatures, trying to get things laid down, learning what these forts do. There's little forts that are square modifiers that make things happen, like if something dies in a square, you get an extra mana. The game is pretty fascinating. I really like the way the cards present. I mean, VR is super 3D, so when you see the characters spinning around inside of the card, before you even play it, it's pretty cool. When you get into the attack side, onto the enemy's other side, you attack from one space away from the spawn row. You can't go into the spawn row. I think we're both still at 15 health. I started paying into my champion, used my extra mana right there. Also, if you get damaged, it helps. So, you start with 15 health, your champion costs 15. If you get knocked down to 13, your champion's only going to cost 13. You can pay into it whenever. You can also use spells that gather champion mana paid out. This little guy is cool. Every time he moves a space, you get to draw an extra card. On the far right over there. I believe it's showing my left eye on the video output. That's why everything's kind of off-center to the left. Sometimes I stop and read the cards. I'm very, very new. This was the first game playing as Thorns. I tried it once actually yesterday and I lost, but this is the first day trying fresh today. That's that little dude that every time an enemy crosses over into the enemy lines, every time a friendly goes into the enemy lines, you get +1/+1, which is super cool. And I send a guy over right there, and that gives the +1s, which a little bit more fast forwarding considering spells. I don't think I played any spells really most of this time. So the field's starting to get laid out a little bit. He's getting smacked down. Send some damage to his stronghold. That gives him extra mana. The costs are pretty all over the place. About the game in general, the way that it feels is pretty quick. I take my time because I'm still brand new, but after I learn the cards, I feel like the pacing's pretty good. I haven't played online yet. These are all tutorial games. Just kind of looking at how the game works in its own way. You only get to start with one class, and you really have to grind to get the classes, or you can buy in with cash. It's, I think, $25 for the quote-unquote full game, even though they've released another class that you would have to buy. But I'm not going to spend money. I'll do it like hard. So fast-forwarding a huge chunk here of just basic layout stuff. Some attacks. Went at him, sent these guys in. Keep spawning to get extra mana. Keep that spawn row packed. The more people that are in that initial first spawn row get more mana at each turn. He just spawned in his champion, but he did it in a weak way, so I was able to kill his champion immediately and then go after an attack. and I pull my champion out in a turn or two. Yeah, so he's ready, but the spawner is still full. I could have moved the guy up, but I was trying to keep him there for one more turn. And the next turn I should pull the champion out for sure. You can see, so this champion, every time he's activated, which means if he moves or he gets clicked or something happens, it gains additional power to all of my other units. The champions all have some sort of special ability like that, which is pretty neat. This is the class I chose to start with, which I regret now. I wish I would have done that fire class. I'm going to really have to grind to figure that out, but hey, that's on me for not doing the research. The game is pretty close to tapped right here. He has extremely little health left. Yeah, he's dead. And then the game's going to tell me about how great of a person I am for completing this task. After having a big 3D thing in your face.
Your skills are improving. You mustn't rest on your laurels, however.
Don't rest on those laurels. So I'm going to work on getting the aspect ratio scrunched in a little bit for the next stream, and we'll see it from there. Thanks for checking this out. This was a little playthrough of what Dragonfront is like and how I feel about it.